Let's enter to another unknown chapel. And this is the second symbol of the truth of that place. Because what you're looking at is a tomb, a Jewish tomb from the time of Jesus. If you remember, Jesus, let me put it here, Jesus was buried at the same day, because this is the Jewish way. I want you to understand that Jesus was a Jew, and Jesus wasn't a Palestinian. That is a new way of the Palestinian to tell you that this was Palestine, not Israel. Jesus was a Jew, and he was buried according to the Jewish way. At the same day, they have to take him down from the cross and to bury him before sunset. Sunset, it's the end of the day. And then Joseph of Arimathea had that place for himself. Was his garden. He gave Jesus his own tomb. Then he asked Joseph of Arimathea went to Pontius Pilate and asked the body of Jesus and got it. And then they purified him very quickly. They put a shroud around him, and then they put it in one of those niches, not in that cemetery, but in something like that, the niches like that. And the idea was to bury the family there. Then here you can see only two, but there are 5 niches, at least 5 niches. Sadly, the 4th century church that was built here destroyed part of the tomb. Then what will happen to the 6th body if there's no space for them, no place for them, no niche for them? They will open the niche. In Hebrew it's called kuchim, and they will take the bones out and they will bury the next one. It's very important for me to tell you that because, and this is very important, because when Jesus was buried, he got Joseph of Arimathea tomb that no one used before. Then what you're looking at is the tomb of Jesus, at least the location of it. But what I want you to understand that it used to be like a cave, the cave that you saw. Now let's talk about the room. It doesn't look so well, isn't it? It doesn't look so well because it's part of the debate between Armenian, Church of Syria, and even the Ethiopian, who owns that room. Until they figure out who owns that room, no one will maintain it. That is evidence of the altar that was burned down in 1808. And look at the graffiti. This one is from 2018. 2022, sorry. This is the pollution, but if that Arabic inscription will be here for the next 600 years, that will be history. And they will study about the names, about the people who've been here, the places that they came from. You can actually study so many things here about it. But for me, except of that beauty Jewish cemetery, that we might believe that if that's the garden of Joseph of Arimathea and he gave Jesus his own tomb, it might be the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea. But the wall that you see here is from the 4th century. Another evidence for the first church that was built here, one of the first churches in the world, built here by St. Helen. And you can see that there are holes, square holes on the wall. Why? Because it used to be so beautiful, and the holes actually held marble. And look at it, look at here, it was covered with marble. There are so many holes here around that tomb. that at the 4th century, I'm sure that they already accepted the idea that that might be the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea in Nactiminos. Then they decorated it with beautiful stones. We are going out, and the first chapel that you will see is the Coptic chapel, and that's the back of the